Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Battlefleet Gothic Armada. We are on the end of turn 29, we have 0 deployments remaining. I went ahead and did a little bit of playing between the last episode and this one. Nothing of narrative note really came of it. You can see the Lysades, Ben Mole, and Quinrock Sound are all currently secure. We still have chaos incursions going on in Gethysmane, the Cyclopean Cluster, which I will continue to call it that forever, the Opar region, which is more or less just sort of pretty in bad shape, and Port Maw has a small bit of chaos in it, and hopefully we can deal with it soon. But let's go ahead and continue with the story, shall we?
What can possibly justify interrupting me, Ugandus?
Lord Admiral, the light of the Astronomicon shines once more. Reinforcements have been dispatched to the Gothic sector. The warp storm, it is gone. Tremble before the majesty of the Emperor, for we all walk in his immortal shadow.
Praise be to the Emperor. Chapter 5, The Imperium Resurgent.
Admiral Spire, the warp storm that isolated the Gothic sector is beginning to calm. Several ships from neighboring sector battlefleets have arrived. Battlefleet Gothic has been blooded in this war, so these reinforcements are badly needed. Several chapters of Space Marines have offered the assistance of their elite warriors, along with battle barges and strike cruisers. We have endured this long thanks to your efforts, Admiral Spire. Without your courage and valor in defending the sector, Abaddon may have won a swift victory here. Our alliance with the Eldar Corsairs has been fruitful. The aliens are sharing their knowledge about the Webway Gate. With the Eldar's aid and the support of the fleets arriving from nearby sectors, we at last have the strength we need to defeat Abaddon's forces. The mighty Battlefleet Gothic shall rise again. Our fleets will be the shield and the hammer of the Imperium. As the Emperor's servants, we must attend to our duty and go on the offensive.
Alright, the warp storm has vanished. As suddenly as it came, the unchained energies of the warp disappeared. Although Abaddon and his fleets are still here, we will fight in more lenient conditions. Penalties due to the warp storm are removed. Alright, so not a big deal. Taking a look around the sector, not a whole lot has changed. Now, what I think we're going to try and do this turn is we're going to try and go ahead and secure Port Maw and Lysades. Lysades? Lysades. I don't know. We're going to go ahead and try and secure it. We have a cruiser clash we will be defending, but it's a large battle, so let's go ahead and get the big ships on in there. Following this one, we will see what we can do about securing Port Maw. Yeah, I feel like the 3 ships is going to be enough. Let's go ahead and do that so we can get the bonus renown at the end of the mission. All the big guns have arrived. Alright, fairly open battlefield. Let's go ahead and get to it. I'm betting since we have this really peaceful, very peaceful set of missions, that things are going to get messy next. Let's go ahead and get a things operating.
Yes, Admiral.
I'll have you run into them, please. Thank you. Go ahead and get Terminator Lightning Strikes available.
Ship ready.
Good. Let's also go ahead and get the bomber squadron up and automated.
At your command.
Okay. Go ahead and pop a Inquisitional Scout over here.
Enemy ship sighted.
Alright, tiny little ship. Not too worried about that one.
Awaiting
So
orders.
that means the bigger ships are either hiding in the
Targeting
cloud
enemy
or
vessel.
they are there. Let's see what we can do about it. Yep, we've been identified. Don't really care. You know what?
Cruising speed set.
Actually weaken the little one. If they're gonna bother to fly a tiny destroyer at 3 heavy ships, that's their own fault.
Yes, Admiral.
Alright.
Your orders.
And that is a very dead ship. 1 down, many to go. Go ahead and drop the bomb there.
Ship ready.
Go ahead and get you guys to keep
Engines
moving.
hot.
Keep moving. Alright.
Activating tactical
Everyone, port the heck out. If it's possible. Shields.
Awaiting
Activating. Alright. All of the bombs go off.
Cruising speed set. At your command.
Okay, we actually have a target. Let's get him. Repairs.
Begin repairs now. Awaiting orders.
Weapon destroyed. I don't like that, I say.
Your orders. Course plotted.
Bring it around. Bring in the missiles. Bring in the torpedoes. Torpedoes away.
Yes, Admiral.
Alright. Enough bombs.
Enemy ship sighted.
Sure. And good strike on those torpedoes. Good strike. Good strike. There's the
Enemy
mothership.
ship sighted.
Mothership.
Ship ready.
You're on fire. That is unfortunate. Okay.
Your orders.
Taking heavy damage. Don't care. Hit him with the cannon. Hit him with the cannon.
Terminators. Deep striking.
Terminators failed. Terminators failed.
Yes, Admiral.
Alright, we're gonna bring her around.
Awaiting orders.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
Lock on target. At your command.
Alright, right now... Oh! Good strike with the torpedoes.
Awaiting orders. Your orders.
The emergency repairs are not currently available. Bring in the broadsides.
Setting course.
I bring it around. Torpedo spread. Fire.
Ship ready.
Emergency repairs.
Initiate emergency repairs.
Alright, we got a small hit with the torpedoes, but
At your command.
full broadsides. Finish it. Okay, that ship is gone. Finish the other light cruiser. The other light cruiser is destroyed. It is destroyed. You're on fire.
We are the
Are
Imperial
you warp
Navy.
jumping? Who's warp jumping?
Your orders.
Oh, you go after this thing.
Orders received. Enemy ship sighted.
Alright.
Ship ready.
Bring her around. Bring her around town.
Engaging.
And let's go ahead and throw some torpedoes out there. Let's get you going full speed out of that bomb.
Yes,
Go
Admiral.
ahead and get you closing in. Where do you think you are going? Holy, that's a dumb place to be. Swing the butt around. There you go.
Understood. Terminators. Deep
Bring yourself
striking.
in. Bring yourself in.
Enemy ship sighted.
Alright, they have that handled. Let's slow them down before they ram
Cruising
right
speed
into each
set.
other. That would be bad. And direct hit with a Nova Cannon. Boom. Alright, hear an explosion. I think that was the other
At your
one.
command.
Sounds good.
Damage teams. Begin
You go ahead
repairs
and
now.
start working on repairing. Let us pause.
Activating tactical cogitators.
We don't have a boarding action available. He's going to escape.
ready.
Yeah, it looks like both the Chaos ships are exiting. Fair enough. Alright, short and sweet. I can deal with that. Alright, a huge amount of renown currently in the stockpile. Let's see if we can spend any of that, actually. I didn't realize we had that much. Whew. Alright, returning to Port Moss Station. Alright, do we have any upgrades available? We do have a damaged ship. Let's go ahead and get him back and operational. Over here, we don't really need that anymore. It's actually while. Yeah, let's go ahead and give some tech priest action to some of these ships. And other than that, by favors, we barely have one ship of everything. But why don't we go ahead and buy you a favor? Inquisition's okay. More upgrades. Let's go with a
Imperial Navy, ready to strike.
another Imperial Navy ship. Good. Turning back to the Gothic sector. We return to Port Maw, where we have some data recovery and a breakthrough. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get to it. For the attacker, break through the blockade. All speed, all the time. And we will take a single one of you, and then we will reinforce with smaller. Alright, dramatic pans are a go. Hey, destroy the enemy defense platforms and then get the heck out. Start on one side and just make our way across.
Your orders?
It seems that we may have chosen
Setting course.
exactly the side they put all their ships on. Okay. Not afraid. Dang.
Your orders?
Let's pause real quick. Let's go ahead and get everyone on lightning strike and guns. I'm sorry, not to guns, but to lock on.
Yes, Admiral.
And get you all set to close range.
Yes, Admiral.
Now with that, let's go ahead and boost everybody on past that if we can. Nope, not gonna make it. Still got two. Alright, bring down the fleet.
Activating tactical cogitators.
Got that, we got a whole breach, let's fix that. Let's go ahead and start dropping them bombs.
At your command.
More bombs, more bombs. Oh, that's all we got.
Normal function.
Okay, one of their ships I think just exploded.
For the Emperor. Enemy ship sighted.
Alright, that's two of them down.
Target locked in.
Alright, reverse around, and let's see what we can do about that capital ship. We'll take it down, then we will concern ourselves with the actual targets. Yep, there goes another small ship.
Ship ready.
Come on, guys. Be positioned.
Orders received.
One annoying thing about the Chaos ships, and I assume this is part of their deal, is that they do love them some hiding. Burn them alive, burn them alive. What do we got with torpedoes? Does anyone? Fire. And fire. I think we're gonna miss, but that's okay. Yep, definite misses. Okay, full firepower, full firepower.
Enemy ship sighted!
Alright, we break the cruiser, that's probably the majority of their points gone.
Yes, Admiral. At your command.
Catch him. A turret. Boarding actions are away. We have a lightning strike success. His generators are damaged. Weapon down. Start repairs on him. He's so damaged that his textures are literally shattering. And he's on fire.
Your orders. Changing course.
Alright, let's see what we can do to reposition the fleet. Alright, that ship, nice light cruiser, is currently sitting there and letting us hammer on him.
At your command.
Don't entirely understand why.
Yes, Admiral.
Alright, all guns. Right on the light cruiser, break him. I am more than happy to take as much renown from this mission as I can. I feel like this is potentially the end of the game, actually giving me free access to points. Okay. Go ahead and get the fleet out. You're heavily damaged, that's unfortunate.
Ship ready.
You're running through an asteroid field like an idiot. And there goes the little ship, that's fine, he was free. Alright, break the final one,
Targeting enemy
and then we
vessel.
can focus on destroying all these weapons platforms.
Yes, Admiral.
Shields are back, torpedo away. Little bomb.
Orders.
Hey, where's our big
At
ship?
your
There he
command.
is. And that'll take his shields. It didn't take his shield. Oh, he has his own little stupid immortality thing. Fair enough. He is so lightning striked. Oh my god.
Course plotted.
Yeah, he's not gonna make it. Daka.
Your orders.
Daka. He's stopping to a warp jump? Is that what he's pausing for? Or do we destroy his engines? His engines are still online. Let's destroy them anyway.
Awaiting orders.
Oh no, a boarding failure. No repairs available. No repairs are available.
The
Let's get him
navigator
out.
will guide us out.
Go ahead and get him out of this fight. Down below 25% it looks like, so yeah, let's... Enough of that.
Lock on target.
Drop it.
Disengaging from battle.
Alright, he has left.
At your command.
Still leaves us 4 ships, and that's the last of the Chaos Fleet. And that is victory. Don't even have to destroy the target platforms. Just run them straight into our guns. All day, every day, loving it. Alright. Good chunk of renown. Always great. What exactly is Chaos planning? That's my concern. Alright, we got 2 data recovery missions. Let's see if we can wrap them up. We are the attacker, so we're going to go for speed over all else. For that, we will go ahead and bring, I think, a single cruiser. Then bring every light cruiser as well. Since we have so many points, we'll go ahead and bring an Overlord. For the extra firepower, we'll keep the 60. For, just gaining more points. Alright. Get the data. Just want to get Abaddon and crush his skull already. Alright, this one we have to make sure. Do not set them to automatically... instead do all
Enemy ship
ready.
sighted.
Oh, there they are. Okay.
Understood.
Now, does reload reduce the cooldown? It says reduce the cooldown of skills. I'm assuming that means also lightning strike, right?
Yes, Admiral.
Let's try it. Try and go ahead and have everybody
Ship ready.
sort of automatically.
At your command.
I just want to get low. If I can get lower cooldowns, that's great. Warp speed, not warp speed. Get out of there.
Enemy ship sighted.
That's a torpedo range. Brace for impact.
Brace for impact.
Brace for impact. More bombs. He's out. These two are definitely not getting out. That's unfortunate.
Awaiting orders.
Doesn't matter. Bring the guns. Bring all of the guns.
Cruising speed set. Yes, Admiral.
Alright, let's go ahead and get ourselves all the 3K.
Your orders. Cruising speed set.
Speed is indeed set. Let's go ahead and get ourselves some data. Back them into the corner as well as you can, boys.
Ship ready.
Yes, I know I'm throwing a teleport there, but I want to get rid of that ship. You're hurting.
Awaiting orders.
Alright, torpedoes away.
Enemy ship sighted.
And we have 2 strikes with torpedoes. Love it.
Yes, Admiral. Enemy ship sighted.
Come on. We got a minute and a half until... Where the heck did that ship come from? Alright, we got a minute and a half until he's going to warp jump, or we can warp jump. So we're actually going to save... You know, boarding actions have enough time. Go ahead and see if we can remove this annoyance quickly.
At your command.
Not bad, not bad.
Damage teams, begin repairs.
Starting emergency repairs.
Awaiting orders.
Alright, let the 2 big ships take on the wee one.
Awaiting orders. Enemy ship sighted.
Okay, they're going to drop that.
Ship ready.
40 seconds till he can warp out. They'll keep chasing.
Your orders.
These 2 will work on distracting.
Course plotted.
Alright, he's
Ship
dropped.
ready.
Should be with the next salvo
Reloading.
at least. Okay, he's down, he's down.
Engaging.
16 seconds.
At your command.
We don't currently have that available. Go ahead and get him out.
Acquiring new vector.
4
At
seconds.
your command. Cruising speed set.
Okay, can we break his
Yes,
shields?
Admiral. Activating tactical cogitators. Information secured.
Okay, get out.
Engines hot.
Get out, get out, get out. Alright, warp in 3, 2, 1. Emperor preserve us. Alright, a little close there, but we made it work. Not exactly my best mission historically. Whew. Not bad at all. Chunk of renown. Oh, we did lose a ship. I wasn't paying attention. Oops. I feel bad about that. And we kind of need that ship, actually, because the last mission is also data recovery. Is. Alright, well, let's go ahead and use that big bucket of renown we've been talking about all this time to get that ship back. 120 renown out of here. That's fine. Tempted to buy those guys some stuff, but we're going to hold off and wait for what Chaos has in store for us next. Let us clear the Port Maw subsector. Alright, Chaos. Done this once, let's do it again. It's for 100, huh? Battleship it is. Still the attacker, so here we go. Wonder how many more missions there actually are left. Alright, we clear out this subsector, then following that, we immediately, hopefully, bring the war to the rest of the sector. Might actually be able to clear the Cyclopean eventually. Sounds like... There you go. I was like, come on, set the ship down. There you go. Favor of Deliverance. Alright, everybody is doing these two. That one and that one. Or can we only do one? That's fine. Whatever.
Enemy ship sighted.
Right, there's our ship.
At your command.
Get him. Torpedo.
Your orders.
Torpedo. Torpedo.
Awaiting orders.
See if we can do a little bit of damage in the short term with
ready.
it.
Activating tactical cogitators.
You two boost through, you redirect. And full speed.
Enemy ship sighted.
Alright, he's back to normal.
Underway.
All ships return back to normal.
Ship sighted. Targeting enemy vessel.
Alright, break the little one.
Lock on target. Yes, Admiral.
Alright, you four go after that. He is going to try and distract that part of the fleet. What?
Enemy ship sighted.
Okay, there's our other ship.
Yes, Admiral.
Bring him around.
Ship ready.
Ooh, that hurt, that hurt, that hurt. Do we have anything we can use here? We can drop some bombs. Drop all the bombs. We'll fire torpedoes into there.
Resuming normal functions. Your orders?
Alright, that ship is about to
Orders
die.
received.
Excuse me? Oh, we suddenly...
Awaiting orders.
Alright, you're on fire. I don't like that.
Teams begin repairs now.
Alright, let's go ahead and get ourselves some data.
Yes, Admiral.
And get out.
At your command. Helm coordinates
Rest of the ships, join in. Engines destroyed.
Ship ready.
Alright, redirect attention.
Initiate emergency repairs.
Gonna make me fight for this one, aren't you?
At your command. Awaiting orders.
We got hull breaches, that's fine.
Understood. Yes, Admiral. For the Emperor.
Alright, that ship is... We're doing a heavy amount of damage. This much is actually true. We are going to save the rest of our boarding actions, though. I will fire torpedoes.
Yes, Admiral.
Alright, bring it in, bring it in.
Course plotted. Ship ready.
And I just realized we have warp available. Let's go.
Damage teams begin repairs now.
Okay, where did it go? Where did it go?
Information secured.
Cancel warp. Need the firepower.
At
Fire torpedoes, destroy that big ship. Get him. Alright, main ship destroyed. Main ship destroyed. Loving it. Opened fire. We are escaped. For the first time, in I don't know how many turns, Port Maw is hereby secured. Whew. I do wish it would let us go ahead and give us the option of clearing out the rest of the enemy, but whatever. Alright, made back all of the points that we needed there. And that is going to be it for this turn, folks. I would like to thank you for joining us. If the next turn involves some story, then I will be back. Otherwise, I'll go ahead and play through any more, like, just normal clearing that we can do through the sector. If we don't lose anything, Geth's Main will be our next priority. Pushing them back slowly, folks. We're pushing them back. If you've enjoyed, like, subscribe, and share. I have been the Alchemical Rabbit, and I will see you next time.